Hello everybody, today we're going to the Vancouver All British Field Meet where we unveiled our latest restoration, this 1969 Series 2 Hot Rod, but we also ran into the impeccably restored Gordon-Keeble by RX Autoworks in Vancouver and John Fluevog's custom Hot Rod Mark 10. Let's get into it. Okay, we're off to VanDusen. Just getting off this ferry. Hopefully I don't catch rain. Maybe we'll see some British sports cars. Oh, sunny, isn't it?
Yeah, for a bit.
This is the Tawasin Terminal. One of the biggest ferry systems on the West Coast, actually. Pretty nice cruise over, had some breakfast, and looking forward to some British cars for sure. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're getting into some rain here, folks, before the show, and there's my sister and her Lotus Europa. Maybe we'll get a look at that. Look at this BMW pulling in.
Oh, and then he passes us on the right, and then he wants to turn left.
So there's my sister in her tiny little Series 2 Europa that was painted. Gleaming in the sun there. Pretty small little car. My dad's in there too. There she goes. Pretty cute looking thing. It's pretty low at the back, isn't it? The stance of it.
Yeah. Your transmission.
There you go, that's a good shot.
Yep. Okay. Good?
Okay, I think we got rain coming up here. I've never really driven this E-Type in the rain, so this should be interesting. I think we got wipers. I'm pretty sure we got wipers. It's still dry now. Oh my, are we in for it today? Holy. I think we're coming up on a Healey here. My friend Trevor Parker, Healey 100 enthusiast. And he's praying for no rain right now. Did we do the wipers work? Oh, we got wipers! What a beautiful shape that Healey is, eh?
Beautiful. Oh, there we go.
Okay, here we go, wipers. Oh man, I need an upgrade, Yeah, making it through Ladner now. We're gonna go in the big tunnel here. What's the tunnel called again?
Dees Island Tunnel.
Which?
Dees Island Tunnel?
A Dees Island Tunnel. Cars just cruising, fabulous. Oh, I'm really loving the Jag right now. 288 differential. Just cruising at highway speed here. Fabulous. It's a Ladner tunnel, right?
It goes to that road.
Oh, here we got MG.
There.
We're gonna roll down the window here. Maybe we'll get some exhaust notes. It's a nice looking car, you know. The way they put the hardtop on the MG.
Yep.
So we're going into the tunnel. Let's go straight forward now.
Wiper.
Ready? Okay, made it into Vancouver proper. Oh, look, there's a Healey there.
37.
Just gonna turn left into the show. Just gotta take it real easy here. Man, people drive fast in Vancouver. Look at that. Following in a nice looking TR3 with a hardtop. That looks good, eh?
Yeah.
It's almost the same color as this car. Look at that extra light he has in the middle.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
I think that's...
They could have put a shade on it so it would shine down.
It's a modified license plate light, I
Yeah.
believe.
Oh, no, his other, yeah, maybe his other ones don't.
Yeah, it's a middle brake light. Hi, Rob. Good morning.
How you doing?
Looking forward to seeing this Gordon-Keeble after all these years. Is it here?
Yeah, it'll be here, yeah.
Woohoo! Awesome.
I'm not gonna wash it first.
This?
Come on.
This is the junk E-Type. Come on, it's junk. No way, man. No washing. Well,
Got a transmission for me?
yeah,
Okay.
I have one rebuilt.
I don't want to rebuild one. I don't want to pay you for work I can do myself. We'll talk later.
Okay, good to see you.
In there.
Okay.
You guys there?
Awesome. That's me. Thank you. Woohoo! What do we got? Let's see the poster for this year. Look at that. Here we are. ABFM Vancouver. Woohoo! Look at the gauges here. Water temp looks good. My sender reads a little high. Oil pressure goes down to 20. That's pretty normal after a highway run on an E-Type. You need a high flow oil pump to overcome that. Got lots of fuel. Gauges look good. I'm a happy man. Waiting here. It's a beautiful botanical garden here. Definitely try to do a bit of the tour of what's in bloom. Maybe they have cool stuff in the greenhouse this year. Nice pathway there, eh?
Beauty.
Well, here we are, Field of Dreams. Such a nice view with the E-Type. You get the bulging hood and the fender. Quite lovely. Variegated hosta. Beautiful here. Okay, we made it. What an epic drive that was. Car ran glorious. I refreshed the ignition system and new oil, and that really makes a difference to the running condition of these cars. See, the junk E-Type was alive. It's just spitting rain night right now, so I don't know quite what the rest of the day is going to look like. We could do a tour of the rest of the E-Types. Looks like a Series 2 here we're parked next to, black coupe. I think the Series 2 coupe is the best E-Type you can buy for the money right now. Best smiles for the dollar when it comes to classic motoring. Definitely get one of those. And if you can afford the Series 1, go for it as well. But really, when it comes down to it, these cars are quite the same. Then we got, I think this is my friend's Series 2 Roadster. No, it isn't. It's one I haven't seen from 1970 on big Michelin Defender tires. Nice set there. And then we have a 2+2 in the light baby blue on white walls. Look at that. 1970. Nice drop head coming in there. There's my friend Cam over there getting all the best shots. And to come see what he sees. What a wonderful area this is. So formal.
My favorite spot.
Are you shooting stills today?
Video and stills.
Video, good man, good man.
Actually, not so much stills. I just stripped stills out of the 4K.
They'll be for the website?
Yeah.
That's where people can see them?
Yeah.
Great.
Carnut.ca.
Carnut.ca, everybody.
I've even got an instant 360 camera shooting down on the car.
I see that. Very nice. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Cars are rolling in. Whoa, look at that Bentley Special. Holy. The Austin there. Land crab, everybody. Nice Healey.
There's nothing.
Okay, so saw a few cars enter. Let's see what's on the field. Some Lotuses in the distance. Wow, lots of stuff at the top of the hill here, including a surprise, everybody. Okay, everybody, I'm here at the top at the West Coast Dream Machines booth, and we are launching today the Series 2 Roadster that we did a complete nut and bolt restoration on. We preserved a lot of original details, and we also went to the nth degree with the upgrades. I'll show you what I mean if we have a look in the engine bay here. The dead giveaway is the headers, the Classic Fabs headers from Scotland. That's a Raw Beer Racing 4.7 liter engine, aluminum radiator, really going the distance to make this car the best Series 2 in the world. Small little details, like you can look here, this is all the original latch hardware, even the original fabric rubber underneath. The pin receiver inside here. A beautiful right-way heritage trimming Jeff Chrysler interior. We have all the JLR upgrades, including the limited edition horn push, 5-speed transmission, infotainment system. I just love the color combo here with the maroon carpet and the opalescent maroon paint scheme. Looking so wonderful. This is definitely the best E-Type I've ever built, everybody. Okay, the heavens have let loose. It started raining, everybody.
Once everyone's in,
I don't know how much I'm going to venture out now. Cars coming in. Ooh, look at the Derby Bentley. Wow, in green there.
46. Well, 46.
Beautiful. Nice line of cars here. Ooh, a second Derby Bentley. Oh, look at that. What is that? Some pre-war coming in. Is it Fraser Nash, maybe? I'm not sure. Amazing. Wow, it's really raining. I think I'm gonna have to stop recording. Just hiding in the trees here. More cars are coming in. Oh, I see an E-Type rolling in. Looks like a Series 2 coupe. What a beautiful shape. Got the 3 window wipers going. Wonderful. Beautiful. We got coming in down there. Land Rover. Oh, we got like a racing special, a Devon or something. Look at that, a Devon? What is that? Oh, it's an MG Racing Special. Have a look at that. Wow. Oh, it's an MGA.
No, it's a Jaguar E-Type.
Awesome.
Hi.
Yeah, that's a cool MGA. Big Land Rover here. Sorry, I don't know much about my Land Rovers. That's a big one. Look at that. Let's go overlanding. Okay, everybody, the rain has finally let up, and I can show you this incredible Jaguar Mark 10 custom for John Fluevog, who's a shoe designer, famous shoe designer, that has completely re-envisioned the lines of this Mark 10, and I think it's super successful. I love the color scheme and the way they've done the two-tone down the side of the car. Let's just have a look around this thing. It's definitely been chopped. I'm not sure if it's channeled, Now the Mark 10 was the biggest Jaguar ever made, so it is a huge imposing vehicle. Wow, it just has so much style and flair. What a great looking car. Holy smokes, I am blown away. You can see here the custom hubcaps. Style is grace, kind of like the nod to the trimming there. I hope soon we can see inside this thing. It looks trimmed to like a seriously high level and all the woodwork. Wow. Oh, look at the rear custom bumpers. Holy smokes, that is really, really nicely done. Wow. It's really interesting to see it next to the Jaguar Mark II. It's been really, really chopped. Wow, what a profile. Whew. Wow, here we are looking inside Mr. Fluevog's Mark 10. Two-tone crocodile leather. Look at the woodwork in there. Wow, stunning. Interesting door treatment here. Oh man, and look at the pedals. Wow. Well done, Mr. Fluevog. Well done.
Love the shoes too.
The shoes are what made, the shoes are why I could build this car.
Exactly.
Well, then I invested in your car.
Yeah, it was an investment.
Yeah, that's the one. Next, I have to return this trophy. It was an award that was given to me by Joan and Patrick last year called the Motoring Mouth Award. And it's a fairly new award. You can see some of the previous winners there. My name is, there it is, 2003 Richard Owen. And it's been so wonderful to have this as part of my life for the last year, really motivating me along and pushing me forward. So yeah, let's take this back and it'll be very interesting to see who wins it this year. Yeah, these Triumph TR3s really have such a sweet profile when they have the windscreen removed. Now here's an unusual Lotus. It's called an Elite. It's kind of the 2+2 Lotus, built in a similar vein to the Lamborghini Espada. Very similar Bertone lines. I'm not sure if we've worked on this car, but believe it or not, these are pneumatic actuated lights. And they're sucked down with pneumatics, and they always stay popped in the popped up position when they fail. Classics for sale. Let's have a look. All right, we made it to the back of the field here. Cars for sale. Wow, look at the lineup here. Aston Martin, Mercedes, Lamborghini even for sale here. And these are with West Coast Dream Machines. I partnered with them to do my Jaguar restoration that debuted here. So let's see what they have on offer. They have a Aston Martin V8 from 2009 for $100,000. These are Canadian dollars, so it'll be less than US. And we'll have a look at this Lamborghini, why not? So it's a Performante Spider, so that's a very top spec Lamborghini. 2014 for 350,000 Canadian. Wow. One striking looking machine. Now let's go to the opposite end of the performance spectrum here and have a look at these MGs. So we have a 72 MGB for 21,000. The Rose style steel wheels. Next to its sibling, the Midget. This one's, oh no, sorry, it's an Austin-Healey Sprite Mark IV for $15,000, our best offer. And this was really badge engineering. This is kind of a bug-eyed Sprite that MG rebodied into the midget. Very related. Then we have $42,000 1998 Bentley Continental R. And another Aston Martin 2015 Vantage GT for $73,000. Very cute bug-eyed Sprite here for $24,000. And wow, look at the color of this MG BGT. $17,000 for a 1973. Keep pulling back out a rubber bumper MGB, $14,500 from 1976. And gonna keep going here. We have a yellow Jaguar E-Type with a hardtop. It looks like V12 maybe. Nope, it's 6-cylinder. It's a 69 XKE for $125,000 in this vibrant yellow. It's kind of a different take. We usually see primrose for these cars. That's definitely more of a canary yellow. Got a Jaguar, big Jaguar with 9,900 kilometers from new 1996 VanDusen.
It's a bargain. It's for sale.
It's for how much?
Make me an offer.
Make on offers, everybody.
I never heard of anything, but when you live with it for a few weeks, you think.
And another XJR, I believe, for that's a lot of car for the money. $7,495 XJR supercharged. Steal of the show. A lot of Jaguars here. XJS convertible. 1995 for offers. Name your price. Can you believe it? That's what these cars have come to. They're just so much value for dollar. If you're the kind of person that can do your own work and keep these cars on the road, this is budget classic motoring. Same with the XK8 here. Oh, this is an XKR. So I have an XKR from 2006 for $25,000. Has the supercharged V8 in there. Great value for dollars on these things. I think I would love to get an XKR coupe. That would be my kind of like, I think these things are a great compliment to an E-Type in a garage. Well, that's cars for sale, everybody. What would you buy? Okay, we got two XKs here. Familiar with them both. We saw the silver one come in. Stephen Plunkett's XK120 drop head is such a jewel. I've seen this many times here at the show. It has this wonderful gray paint scheme with this biscuit interior to die for. Look at that, everybody. And the drop head is especially hard to restore with all the pin beating. It's done so well here. What a showstopper. What a showstopper. Got some Jaguar saloons here, even the Sportback X-Type, I believe that is. But look at this, everybody. Jaguar XJ6C Coupe. Wow. This one looks exceedingly original. You can see some of the federal appointments here. So I think this is the fuel line that gets cooled. There's some manifold to cool the fuel line. And look at the plush interior in here, white on red. Wow. And the original fabric roof. Wow.
All original.
All original, wow. Beauty car, thanks for bringing it.
Oh, you bet.
Wow, this place is really something else. Well, I got completely lost, but I can't complain. This place is amazing. All right, everybody. The weather has let up somewhat, and the crowds have arrived. But I'm still gonna do a tour. Let's have a look around. We have a Sunbeam Alpine here in a really beautiful kind of mossy green hue. Next to a Jensen 541R. Look at that. Fiberglass, kind of special from England. Amazing lines on that. From 1960. Wow. Hard to believe Jensen went from these beautiful, sweeping, fastback lines to the Interceptor. Here's a 1975 Interceptor, two-door saloon. Oh, here, we can get the comparison shot. This front cowl here, which folds for the cooling system, I think is really unique. I love it. And keep going down the line. We enter the Lotus class. Here we have a Lotus Elan Plus 2. Another unusual color. And then here it is, a 1963 Lotus Elan 1600. These cars are really amazing, super lightweight, like a little boat. Now this car actually is one of the very first that came to Canada, and it's actually a prototype. You look at the back here, you can see it just has the little beehives for the lights. It's definitely one of the best local Lotuses we have. I think the door panels are different too. It's definitely a special car for my area. Bill, he ordered it new. He's owned it his whole life since 1963. Pretty awesome. You can see the Europa there that replaced the Elan. And my sister's car here, which was repainted. A number of years ago, the paint's held up really well. We saw it driving down the highway. Wow, it looks clean, doesn't it?
Looks good.
Yeah, neat looking car. Very unusual lines that I think grow on people over time. At first they were kind of thought of as kind of ugly ducklings, but I think they're much more respected now. And we got an Elan here and kind of a racing guys with the covered headlights.
People next door are practicing getting in.
A couple more Europas there. Yeah, really nice Lotus line here. We can get a look at the engine of the Plus 2. There it is. Look at the beauty. Wow, this car is wonderful. It's a 1970 from Randy Skinner. And this dual overhead cam, kind of Ford-based engine with the Webers, the intake manifold integrated into the cylinder head, is a jewel. I am absolutely in love with this car and this engine. You know, you get these things on the racetrack, they can smack a Porsche 911. They're so much lighter. They have so much better power to weight. Look at Cam here getting the shot. Holy moly, you're way up there, man. Impressive stuff. Okay, here's what you don't see every day. Jensen Healey shooting brake. And I think these run the Lotus engine in there. Yeah. Now this is a hit or miss drive line. I've heard that the oiling isn't very nice because the engine's canted over so far, but I don't really have any personal experience with these cars. It definitely looks neat sitting in there with the red cam covers, dual overhead cam layout, and the Webers. Yeah, oh, so there we go. We got the shooting brake by Jensen and the convertible next to it. Great combo. There we go, Class 39 Morgan 4.4. So 4-cylinder, 4-seater cars. Here we see one that's Triumph based. Love the color combo with the yellow radiator shroud. See a Triumph engine in there. And this one has very original looking interior. And of course the back seat, which I think is kind of a goofy design. Wow, there's seats, there's nothing to these seats. Wow, they're so rudimentary, let's put it that way. Oh, and a drop head. I really do enjoy the drop head. They're very rare. I think only 500 in the world. This one's from 1960. See the info plaque here. Wow, look at that. The restoration, all the new wood in there. Holy moly, that is a labor of love. And again, I think, I don't know what power, is that Triumph powered as well? I believe it is, yes. just with like a rocker cover on there in aluminum. This one's from 1960, owned by Ken Miles, and you can see the difference between the drop head. It has doors with proper windows, a full nice top on it, 2-position. The chrome accent running down the side, much more finished, and a pointed Morgan. Do we have Lotus 7 fans here? I imagine a lot of these ones are replicas, but some of them might be original. Here we have one from 1987, a Caterham, so that is a replica. And here we have an S3 coming into view from 1969. Oh, and a real late model one. Look at the way the nose kicks up here. That is so unusual. It's a 1973 Lotus 7 S4. Very unusual lines. I do enjoy the cosmic wheels. But have a look at the engine in here. So that's the same engine that was in the Elan. But we have a muffler in the engine bay. How about that, everybody? No, that's not a... Yeah, it's for the intake. I'm so confused. What's going on here? We've got intake for the Webers going to a muffler. What? This year, the Tiger Club has outdone themselves, and they have a huge amount of Tigers here. I think some of them are being judged today to prove their authenticity. But I think we have a Tiger in every color here, so this should be kind of entertaining. You definitely see the difference with these red ones. There's the Mark I Tiger and the Mark II Tiger next to it with the egg crate grille. The Mark II ones are very sought after, much more rare car. So here's the Owners Association Certificate of Authenticity. They're here today judging. There it is, 289 in there.
Boy.
It's a lot of engine for a small car, eh, Norm?
Yeah, beautiful.
Has the hardtop on it. Yeah, I do really enjoy the lines of the Tiger and the stripe on the Mark II. But we'll keep going down the line for all you Tiger enthusiasts. Here we have one on some wild looking alloys. Are they, I don't recognize them. Are those Japanese? I'm not sure. See inside there. The vinyl on the Tigers was always pretty rough. So there's a lot of Tigers in the world that have been converted from Sunbeam Alpines. So the association's here to verify what is real and what isn't. We have a nice one in a light metallic blue on Panasport wheels. And a dark green. Okay, here we go. Triumph TR4, TR250, maybe even TR5. Let's see what we find. Ooh, I like this TR250. Wow. So this has the 6-cylinder engine from the TR6, but in the TR4 body style, which I really prefer. We have a Surrey top here, gleaming at me in white. Nice, with overdrive. Wow, that's a nice car. Got a car up from Washington, a TR4 IRS from Washington. Love the wood in there, the piping on the seats. And there it is, that's the 4-cylinder engine. And wow, look how clean this one is. Holy moly. So it's a 1962 TR4. And the presentation on this one is out of this world. Got the stockinette radiator hose, polished fuel lines, decals. Wow, beautiful. From 1962, John Finlayson, well done. Oh, here we go again, another TR250. Wow, in a very, very vibrant green. Really enjoying that combo, very successful. And look, got the Tiger striped coolant hoses. Wow. That's sure showy, isn't it? Holy. This is a 1968 TR250 convertible. Oh, and this is neat too, the reflective material on the top. And I'll just keep pulling away here. We'll go back in time to the TR3. Have a look at this 56 model from Brian Wicks. Has such a neat profile without the windscreen. Another one in behind, a couple in behind it with the hardtop. Well, there's a lot of TR3s here today. Here's one we service. It's a TR3B, which is a car that came out at the same time as the TR4 and features a larger engine. Oh, I like the piece of luggage on the back.
This is what it used to be.
All right, looks good. Nice looking Triumph. Yeah.
That's your famous
Here's
expression.
Jeff Snow, everybody. Jaguar E-Type extraordinaire. I learned a lot from Jeff when I was first beginning, so thank you, Jeff.
Now you are the master.
Now, well, I'm still learning, so I consider myself an apprentice.
Where everybody's worst customer because we're super picky. We want everything right, and we only buy one of it.
Okay, I spotted it, everybody. The Gordon-Keeble, restored by RX in North Vancouver. Wow, look at that. So RX in North Vancouver have restored Pebble Beach winning Alfa Romeos, and here they put their heart and passion into a Gordon-Keeble Corvette powered fiberglass body special car, only one of 100 made. Look how wonderful that is. Wow, look at this Gordon-Keeble. Look at the brake servos. Oh, and underneath the hood. Holy moly, this is really spectacular. And the body lines on this, look at that paint. Oh my God, the interior. Oh, I want to see the interior of this.
Put the trunk down.
Oh wow, look at this car. Sir, this car is outstanding. Can I please see your interior?
Sure.
Yes.
Not my car.
Look,
It's not my car.
look at
You can take it for
that.
a drive.
Holy moly.
It's not a Healy and it's not a Jag.
It's unreal. Look at that steering wheel. Holy, oh, the smell. If you guys could have smell-o-vision, what a beauty. Is this a custom styled interior, or is this the way they were, or do you know? Love the color choices. What a beauty. Thank you so much.
Hey, no worries.
The alloy wheels. Wow. Very nicely done, Rob and the boys at RX. Beautiful. And detail, wow. Best of show right there, for sure. So it's a 1964 Gordon-Keeble owned by Paul Hollins. It really looks like a Pininfarina Ferrari from the back with these taillights and the wraparound three-piece bumper. Holy. And another heavy hitter AC Ace with the Weller engine, owned by Jonathan Parker, long term. So you can see the Weller engine layout here. It is so wonderful with the triple SU and the exhaust manifolds. And this one is so correct, it still has the original aluminum inner fenders in there. You can see the chassis number and the original tag. And now this one has a special prototype transmission, Jonathan told me in the past, and that's why the transmission tunnel is a little larger. And if I... Again, the triple SU, so wonderful with the thermal starting carburetor. Such a funny arrangement with the transverse leaf spring like the early Cobra and this kind of useless fan that's driven off of the pulley. And look at this, there's a picture when Jonathan first got the car delivered to Vancouver in 1960. Wow, what a car.
still pulling at that point.
Okay, there's thunder and lightning over there in the distance, so I'm gonna try my best to do a quick tour of the rest of this show. It's pretty massive, I'm not gonna lie. In front of me is a 1936 Bentley 4 1/4 Derby Sports Saloon by Park Ward. And here we can have a look at the innards of the 4 1/4. This is a Rolls-Royce built Bentley. That's a really important fact to remember. But man, it's so exquisite in detail. Look at the carburetor linkage controls. I think that's the magneto water pump unit. Dual coil ignition. These things were so advanced for their day. A real modern driver. You could drive this car down the highway even though it's from 1936. Really impressive. Oh, and Richmond. Wow, look at this Rolls-Royce coming into view. I think it's a Rolls-Royce 2025. Yeah, closed coupled saloon from Steve Harris. Wow, that's fantastic. And this huge, massive Silver Wraith 4-door sedan with this basket weave on the side. Wow, wicker-sided rolls. Isn't that special? The woodwork in there. Wow. This is Concours d'Elegance piece through and through. Holy, look at the lines on that. I am blown away. Magnificent.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers. Thanks for bringing it. By the way, it's painted. These little accent lines are painted to look like wicker. Wow. Impressive stuff. Hey. That is wild. And we'll keep moving along here. Okay, then we have the most modern Rolls-Royce, the Spectre, all electric. Metallic green is really interesting. Everybody's checking out the interior here. It's a huge, imposing sports coupe. Wow. Very first time seeing that. Okay, going in to check out the Healeys. There's a huge amount of Healeys here this year because there's what they call a conclave happening tomorrow where cars get judged for gold, silver, and bronze. And here's Trevor Parker next to his 100 that's been beautifully restored. And Kim, you look at the work being done here. Wow, isn't that wonderful? These 100s are just so pure. That's what I love about them. And Trevor has a persimmon interior, kind of an orangey color, not sure it comes through on the camera, but it looks so dramatic against the black paintwork. Wow. That is a beauty. We keep going down the line here. We have a whole bunch of Healey Blues. Which one's correct? Who knows?
Yeah, finish it. But
I think this one in front of us here is from my upholsterer, Jeff Chrysler. He's going to get it judged tomorrow, which is pretty exciting. Maybe we can get involved with that. And Jeff is a detail enthusiast, self-proclaimed. So you can see he has the right headlights here, new old stock fog lights, the way the grill's been painted. It's just so wonderful. I think this is probably the best Healey 100 in the world. Love the finish of the valve cover. Scroll over here. See what like a really high-end Healey 100 looks like. Oh, I lost it. Sorry about that. Coming back here on the other side of Jeff's car, you can see how enthusiastic he is. He has the right cooling hoses, decals, and details everywhere. It is just so incredible. And of course, this gives him an opportunity to show off his impeccable trimming. Look at these seats. So wonderful. It's an early car, so you have the two-tone with the dashboard with the rubber trim around the main instrument binnacle. Really, really wonderful Healey 100.
I know, I thought you guys were waving at us, and I was like, Are they leaving it up?
And then we move along to the big Healey, the 6-cylinder Healey. It actually is my Healey of choice. It's just a little bigger, has a little more power, a little more creature comforts, which make it more habitable for modern day driving. So see the big 6-cylinder in there. That is the best sounding English engine of all time, even better than a Jaguar. And I do love these convertible Healeys. So unlike the Healey 100, what really separates this car is that massive engine, the wraparound windscreen, slightly longer doors with wind-up windows. And that's why I do like these BJ8s and BJ7s a little more than the 100s, which are more pure. But it's these cars that I prefer to drive and live with every day. MG. Here we're starting with T cars. Saw a few of them roll in early morning. I love this primrose with green interior. That's a really successful combo right there. What's really hard to do on these cars is restore this steering wheel. It was an early plastic that always cracked, so it's pretty rare to see one like this with the original style wheel. Wow, a huge line of them here today. Hard to believe that these were post-war cars. They really do present as pre-wars. Oh, we got TF here with the integrated headlights. I do enjoy my TFs. This one from 1954 from Andrew Hobbs. And these all came with steel wheels like the MGTD. Then the pure TC here, they're all right-hand drive. I'll just keep cruising through. A lot of great T cars here today. And I'm looking at a sea of MGA, MGB. Wow. Whoa, what's going on here? This is interesting. Twin cam. I think that's a modern twin cam. I can't quite tell. Is it Mazda? I'm not sure, but that must go like stink. This special bodied one here we saw roll in. I do love the shape of this. Great livery as well. Whew, beautiful color scheme here. Dove gray with original red interior from 1960. Wonderful. Love the painted dash too in the original cockpit rail. Wow, that is so well done. With the gray top too. Wow, really successful. Beautiful MGA. That one gets my vote. Excellent. Hardtop looks nice too. Pretty rare to see an MGA with a hardtop. And we're going to move into midgets here, class midgets. So these were kind of rebodied bug-eyed sprites, really. Re-envisioned for MG brand. Badge engineering, it's called. Oh, here we go. Rover MG RV8. Very rare, only right-hand drive. Never delivered to North America. Look at the intake on that.
Right. Yeah. So your insurance.
So that's the 3.5 liter Rover engine. And I think that they made just not very many of these, but it is a factory car. Look at the woodwork in there and the steering wheel. What a wild MGB. Wow. With the wheels, basket weave wheels. Wow. And then we're rolling into the minis here. My first car was a Mini, 1979. And these are so much fun, these little minis. Wow, look at this one. That is a lot of bling in that Mini engine bay. Holy smokes. Look at the master cylinders all chromed up. And the SU. Holy moly. That's just gleaming back at me. That's a real show car. Then we have a green one here on Mamba wheels. One of my favorite wheel designs for Minis. Very cool. It's a Clubman, so it has a different front end. from 1979.
Right-hand drive.
Right-hand drive, this gentleman tells me.
Oh, I can see it.
If we just go around here. So here's a very modern one, a 1.3 liter injected car from 1997. One of the last of the line, I would say. These things have modern conveniences. Some of them have air conditioning, believe it or not. And then there's another row of minis. Let's check them out. Why not? Is this? Wow, look at that. Look at the convertible conversion here. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Those are some big seats in there. They just barely fit. Well, look at the way the soft top's designed. Oh, that's professionally done, isn't it? Holy moly. Not sure what I'm looking at. Mini cabriolet.
Factory.
It's factory cabriolet. Wow, gentleman says this is factory. First time I've ever seen this. Look at the way the soft top. It almost sticks past the bumper when it's folded down.
Like an old V-Dub Beetle.
Yeah.
And those are the factory seats?
Factory seats, this gentleman tells me. This is from 1996. Wow. Never seen one. Thanks for bringing it.
They didn't make many.
Yeah, I didn't even know they made a cabriolet. Holy smokes, learning something new here.
Galactically, they made almost 1,100.
1,100, okay. Nearly, okay.
Over 4 years.
4 years, interesting. Well, thanks for sharing. All right, just keep going down the line. I really do enjoy the presentation of this 78. Something about the roof rack and the stripes. Well done. No variants here. I'll get into Mark 1 territory. Here we go. This is the one, the most collectible of them all almost. A 1071 Cooper S. This is before the 1275. See a Downton tag on there. They were early tuners of these A series engines, sorry. But very nicely presented with the heater ducts and the fuel lines. Very nicely done from Christopher Miller in Washington. And yeah, great showing of Mini here at the All British Field Meet. Long wheelbase Mini. Let's see what we got. Got this Traveler here. What an unusual idea to take a Mini and extend it for a bit more cargo space, but they did it back in the day. We have a late model Moke. I think this is South African delivery because we've actually worked on this car. I think it's been in the shop once. So really rare to see it. It's from John Fry. And now we have some Woody Minis, which are very ornate. Let's put it that way. The woodwork on there. Okay, this is super rare, a Mini pickup. It's been years since I've seen a Mini pickup. Another very interesting design to take such a small car and make a pickup out of it. Got a hot rod Woody here. And more Travelers. Wow, here you go. This one looks great. Very original red Traveler here. 3 more Mini pickups. I thought these were rare. And my favorite long wheelbase variant, the commercial van. Oh. And so these were used very, very seldomly in Canada. So you just don't see them here. The panel van Mini. This one's from 1980, so a late model one. Likely an import being right-hand drive. Yeah, panel van Mini. Awesome. Got a beautiful pre-war line here next to one of the most famous Bentleys from my area. It's a Bentley Speed model with its original bodywork, everybody. owned by Robin Hines. He's such a great, enthusiastic owner standing behind the car there. These are the first 100-mile-an-hour sports cars. You see the original interior in there. And the patina here, this car really has never been fully restored. Look at the original Bentley green in there. Wow. But yeah, this car has been in BC, my province here, and even my hometown for a long time, and it's never left.
You don't need some exercise. You can't sit there.
What a car.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
And next to it, our second Derby Bentley of the day, I believe, or maybe our third. Park Ward Sports Saloon. And this absolutely wild Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost from 1924. Love the aluminum bonnet. Let's have a look inside here. Wow, look at that engine. Whoa, that's a brass era car, hey? Holy smokes. Wow. You see the Derby Bentley, where it got the influence for the water pump and the magneto here. Carburetor. Wow, massive imposing engine. It's just called a Tourer from 1924. Not sure of the coach work. Oh, I love the external shifter here at the gate. That's wild. Fitted wicker basket. That's a neat touch. Got a bit of a quiet moment here at West Coast Dream Machines, and the sun's out. It really shows the car in a different light. Look at the lines here done by Coachworks. So wonderful. Look at that gap. And I'm really enjoying this wheel and tire combo too. XWX, 6-inch offset out wheels. Really picky about chrome fit like this door cap. And if you look here, really specific to have the right screws in here. This is stuff that you have to do right before painting chrome. See Jeff Sills and the way he does his door panels, so wonderful. You can see the engine bay here, the base clear gold metallic just shining in the sunlight. Wow. I love this car.
I do, yeah. Tijuana. And do lots of long distance, so it's just having something that eats at my ass all the time. I guess we have 2 of those signs down by Kevin. Yeah.
Well, they're just doing the awards, so I thought now would be a better time than ever to just do an overview of the E-Types here that showed up. And as it would happen, my car is the only Series 1 E-Type here today, in and amongst a wonderful bevy of Series 2 6-cylinder and V12 cars. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars here. Pretty remarkable, kind of shooting towards the sun here. And here we go. This is a local car to me, owned by Jeff Snow, who's had a lot of E-Types in Victoria, BC over the years. And here we go, I can roast him because his tires are from 2001, which is really not good. So Jeff, the next time I see this car or you're watching this video, Longstone tire. We need some new rubber for this one, but it is a really beautiful looking car, I'm not gonna lie. Jeff is super passionate about all the little details with Series 2. He has the triplex decal there, and he taught me things like that the Series 2 should have a brushed aluminum steering wheel and black door handles. Really wonderful looking car. It might be sitting a little nose high. I'm not sure, is that nose high? Might be a little nose high, but a few items on this car, it can really be A1. So we'll get on that. Got a pair of Series 2 coupes. As I said earlier, this is the best bang for the buck. And this one's pretty rare here. It's kind of dark in the shadows, but it's last of the line. It has the leapers that were on the XJ6. So that'll make it 1971. Let's see here. Delivery, nope, September 1970. Look at that. So this car was actually a little earlier than I thought. Regency red is the color. And these last of the line 6-cylinder cars have the chrome going around the mouth. Pretty unique. Back here we have another Regency red car. So there's 3 Regency reds here. Or is this maroon? It's hard to know. It's the V12. It's a lot of car under the hood of these V12s. Look at all that. A real engineer's car. Everything's accessible on the top. And this car is from 1973. Wow, looking very original. What a distributor cap that is, eh? Holy moly. And the way that the accelerator linkage works there, pretty spectacular. Wow. Now all of the V12 cars were built on a long wheelbase chassis. So essentially they're all 2+2s. Still a nice looking car. For the later ones, they actually brought the windshield forward, and it really added to the elegance of the longer shape. Got a V12 Roadster here next to it with the Federal bumpers. And another really late 6-cylinder car from 71. And again, it has the V12 chrome trim around the front nose, which I like so much. I think this really adds to the look of the car compared to the 1970 and 69 models. Yeah, really great to see so many E-Types out here today. Just having a look, I'm behind Jeff's car, the Series 2. And it's a really interesting comparison to the Series 3. The belly pan has a completely different look. I'll show you what I mean. The V12 here, the belly pan is totally cut out. I don't know if that comes through, but it has a better shape and it surrounds the Series 2 rear lights a little better. End of the show. That's gonna let me revisit the modified car class. Most of these cars are re-engines, V8 conversions. Let's see what's here today. So XJS with a Chevy V8 for sale, $16,000, GM powered. Still a really lovely shape. Not quite on the level of the E-Type. Mini race car. Here we go, Healey with Dennis Welsh manifold. That looks really nice. Look at the big carbs on there. Wow. MGA 1500 with a V8 in there. Not sure what type. We have V8 powered Rover V8 powered MGB with huge flares. Check that out. And then a Ford powered V8 MGB GT. Pretty popular conversion to throw a V8 into an MGB. Another one, V6 in there now. Some fuel injected unit. Not sure. And Morse Minor. MGA with, is that a Triumph engine? It looks 6-cylinder. Nope, it's not 6-cylinder, it's 4-cylinder. Just extremely modified, that's what that is. Look at this, that is so crazy. Seeing that Ford V8 Cobra engine in an MGB. I think that's the fastest way to swap ends. Wow. And then we have this really wild Mini Clubman Van Custom. Holy, look at that. Very cool. Kind of delivery, cargo van. And finally, this Marlin Sportster with a BMW 6 in it. Wow, that must sound so wild. Hardly any exhaust on there. And then Great set here of pre-war British cars. Starting off with this Riley. Now we've had a lot of Rileys in the shop, but none with sporting bodywork like this. These are such a unique engine. I don't know if this is a 1.5 or a 2.5 liter, but for the airline saloon, it's not enough power. But imagine for this lightweight cycle-fended car, it's all the money. Then behind that is a 1932 MG J2 pre-war MG midget. What we got? And just like that, everybody's leaving the show. See you later. Guys having a smoke in there, nice. Just chooching it. Everybody's out. Okay, here comes some crazy Bentley. Ian Mack is like, will it start? Will it start? Pressure's on, man. We're live. He's pumping. Oh, yeah. What a beautiful Elvis. Ian Max had this a long time. He's a great guy. Oh, that's a nice Aston. Well, that's it. That's the end of the show. There goes the Maroon Series 2. Awesome. There goes that Ascot Fawn 71. Cool. See you later. All right, here comes my sister. She won her class. Hi, guys. Everybody, I'm just finishing up the end of the show here at the top of the field, just soaking in all these wonderful British shapes and designs and restorations. It's the richness of life. It's really inspiring me. I really do enjoy shows like this. We got the azaleas blooming in the distance. Just so wonderful. So I'm going to wrap it up here on this gorgeous bevy of Healey 100s. Wonderful pure design. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry the beginning of this video was probably pretty crazy, but I think it was worth it. So many amazing cars and people. Really enjoyed this one. Okay, that's it. See you later, everybody. Bye bye.